So we're looking for companies that do things with excellence, and I've known John here with Essential Investing for a long time. How long have we known each other?
It's been a few years. It's been fun getting to know you and seeing your business grow. So it's great to be here.
Well, tell me a little bit about your company.
Yeah, so I formed Essential Investing back in 2015, and it really came out of a desire to have a company that really carried the values that I believe are important for a business and for a wealth manager. I really loved investing, but I looked at the industry and I didn't like how it was. I thought it should be different, should be better.
So what do you say you do different than your competition?
Yeah, I think some of the core differences come down to the way in which I operate, and it starts at sales. I'm just not a sales guy. I'm a much more conversational type of person, and I truly believe that the best businesses are the ones that deliver, not necessarily the ones that have to convince you to do something. So when I meet prospective clients, I'm not out there to sell them on something. I'm out there to help them get into a better spot financially, even if that means giving away plans for free, referring them elsewhere. I just want people to be in better shape with their money.
So how would you say your business has grown in the last year? It's been a hard year.
Yeah, it was definitely a long year. Actually, it was interesting because for as difficult as the year was, it was kind of a banner year for my company. We grew about 40% in new clients, and all of those were driven by referrals. I've never actually marketed anything. It's all been
usually the best way to get clients.
Yeah, and the challenge then is to build relationships and then continue to deliver. And thankfully we did, and it ended up being a great year for investing, and it was a great year for just growing as well.
So speaking of clients, what would you say your ideal client is?
My ideal client is somebody who shares the same values with me, and that one of the core parts of that is long-term investing. So we're not trying to get rich quick. We're not trying to just not lose money. We actually want to sit there and we want to grow it.
You don't take the Reddit advice?
I don't even know how to get on Reddit, but I do. I try to avoid a lot of that stuff. My outlook is 5 to 10 years minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's smart. So, what would you say the biggest mistakes people make in investing?
Oh yeah. So, there's a lot of mistakes people make, and I've seen some of those, right? I think it really comes down to how you look at money. And when you make your money more important than it really is, it leads to two different things. Either you want to protect it at all costs, mm-hmm. which means you sacrifice all kinds of return, and really that's just a losing strategy. Or you try to get rich quick because money is so important, you need more of it. And that leads to people jumping on GameStop at, $480 or whatever it was. And then all of a sudden it backfires.
Yeah, I figured you would say buying a startup or something like that. But.
Yeah. There's so many different ways to do it, but it all comes down to I want more. And really, the goal should be to just wisely manage the things that we have. Money is a gift if you use it properly.
Sure. But
when it turns into something bigger, it becomes a problem.
What guidance would you give people watching this?
I think the biggest thing is to have a plan, stick to it, and then try to ask for help when you need it. There's a lot of professionals out there, and when you're approaching something as an amateur, you're going to find things that you don't understand, and there's nothing wrong with asking for help. Mm-hmm. But if you keep the same strategy at all times, it's actually going to help as you move forward. So investing consistently through all the ups and downs will play out better, as opposed to reacting too much.
So I know you're a big Cleveland Browns fan and you're from Cleveland, but now you're seasoned to the area. So we're gonna play a little rapid fire. What's your favorite restaurant in the area?
I'm gonna go kind of a little bit out there in East Mesa. There's a place called Jalapeno Bucks. It's like a barbecue Mexican combo, and we sat outside, ate there. It was just amazing.
I didn't tell you about this question, but what's your favorite type of beer?
Oh, favorite type of beer. So I'm a home brewer. My favorite kind of beer is the beer that you can't buy. And so all the styles that I make actually are things that I can't buy commercially. Maybe that speaks to my personality and somehow, I don't know. But right now, I think my favorite that I have is a red rye ale. It's just a little bit different than you normally find.
Mm-hmm. You have to get me some of that.
Yeah, it's on tap. Come on over.
What's your favorite day trip destination?
Day trips. Well, we have a getaway up north, so we like to go up there, and it's just outside of Payson. We get to go play in water, go see snow, go on hikes in cooler weather, and I think most importantly, we get to get over to the Pine Strawberry area and visit Old County Inn.
Yeah, that place is great.
Oh, it's so good.
So, thank you for joining us today. How can people learn more about your business?
The easiest way is to just visit my website, essential-investing.com. I actually just redid it a few months ago, and there's a little bits of information about how I operate, who I am. But really, the thing that I would ask people to do is if you're there and you're interested, go to the contact page and submit a request. It goes straight to me, and I think the best way to learn about somebody and learn more is to actually sit down and have a conversation.
I agree. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.